Hello, welcome back. So I hope you're all doing fabulously. Today I am feeling like a polished turd or a poo rolled in glitter, and what that means is I feel a bit poo, got a cold, aka I feel really ill still, but I've put my makeup on and I'm still in a big jumper because I can't face normal clothes, I don't think. But today I have a video for you that I have been planning for a few months now that I've really wanted to do, and I'm calling it 14 Things I Learned in 2014. And hopefully the things that I have learned will be beneficial and relatable to all of you as well. So I've kind of picked, obviously I could say, well, I learned how to make chocolate by a chocolatier, but not all of you will have done that. So I've tried to do things more kind of mental things you've learned rather than the physical things, and I hope that my sexy phlegm isn't too sexy for you. No. So I'm going to get cracking with the 14 things I've learned in 2014. So the first thing is self-doubt, and then how to get over that. And you have to always remember, I think of the quote, but what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? And I just think that that's a really important message to remember, because there are so many things that we all say no to and we all kind of are reluctant to do because we think we're going to fail. But actually, if you don't even try, then you've failed. So if you do try, you've got a 50% chance of flying and a 50% chance of falling, and regardless, you get that parachute and you can fly up. Just try again. I think that's really important. So always give everything your best shot, always try, and don't worry, don't have the fear of falling, because you can always fly, and if it doesn't work out today, you can try again tomorrow. I've learned not to do things that everybody else is doing, or that I think fits in with the norm, or that I think society will approve of, because whatever you do, you're going to get criticised for it anyway. Whatever you do, people will have their good opinions and bad opinions. So this brings me to the Eleanor Roosevelt quote, do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticised for it anyway. I've learned that it's really important to be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody. Does that make sense? As in, there's been a few times this year where people have made me feel really small, or made me feel really irrelevant, or just unimportant, like a nobody, and that's really not right. And I feel that I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that nobody feels that way at all, and that nobody feels in that situation, nobody feels small, and nobody feels insignificant, because everybody is something. Follow the 3 R's: respect yourself, respect others, and have responsibility for your own actions, or my own actions. To mind my own business, and with this I mean that what other people think of you is none of your business, and you do not need to know what they're thinking, what they're saying about you at all. Especially those times when people look you up and down or look at you a certain way, you can think, we always assume that they're thinking something bad or negative, but we're never actually going to know, so why don't you just assume they're thinking something good? And if you make what someone else thinks about you your own business, then you're going to be offended and sad for the rest of your life, and always kind of thinking, what were they saying, what were they saying, what were they saying? So I've learned to get out of that rut, because you do get completely stuck. Learn to say no or yes without explaining yourself, and don't justify. So the next one, I don't really have like a title, or, you know, but it's basically the thing of, I'm one of those people that says, oh, if I just get this dress, then it will be the end of my clothing collection and I won't ever need to buy anything else again. If I just buy this lamp, my bedroom will be complete. And just things like that. And essentially money can't buy happiness, and nothing will be able to fit that void, because it's part of like the emptiness. And we always, you know, you could search eBay for, you know, hours trying to find something that's going to make you happy and fill that empty void that you feel that is necessary in your bedroom. But it doesn't work that way, because the next week there's something else that's come out, because that stuff won't make us happy for a moment. It might do, and it's that instant gratification. I'm one of those people. I like to come home with my new eyeshadow palette and take a picture of it, but it's only fills the void for like a minute, and then we're on to the next thing. So I've learned not to be like that at all, because that's not the whole point of it. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be left alone in your bedroom with a sea of materialistic stuff, and you're kind of going to be like, oh, I've got no one to share this with. So I'm still learning to be a bit more of a minimalist and just look at the things that will always, like, I mean, my family is just my world, so try and be more minimalist. I have learnt that from a quotation from Dr. Phil, that perception is reality. And what I mean by that is, if someone is feeling sad, if, you know, a friend thinks, oh, I feel ugly, you know, you can always say, oh, shut up, or don't be so silly, and then you just move on. But for that person, that's their perception, but that perception is their reality. For example, if I was feeling really down and I thought everybody hates me, in those hours before I went to bed, that was my reality. And I think that it's important to remember that and not dismiss people and what they say, and that it's just, oh, you're just imagining it, because at that moment it is their reality. Do it today, because another time or someday doesn't have a time frame. I've learned to do what I love and not care about the ignorance and the insignificance of the people that don't believe. Okay, a big one, you don't need everyone to like you. I think that we all have the animal instinct to be liked, and we just want it. And I mean, at high school I tried so hard at work because I wanted to please the teachers and I wanted the teachers to like me and that kind of thing. You don't have to be liked by everyone, it doesn't matter. Not every relationship can be valued the same, so not everybody's going to love you the same, and some people might not even like you, and that's fine, because do you like, well, I was going to say, do you like them? Maybe not. But as long as, you know, the people that you love and the people that you care for love you, then that's all that matters. And I feel that it's a thing that you will learn over time, because obviously when you're in the situation, you know, when you're at high school, if you want the teachers to like you, or when people don't actually like you, nothing bad happens. And just learn not to give a fudge. Comparison is the thief of joy. Freedom is a state of mind. And I wanted to include this picture because this just speaks volumes. And then finally, this year I have learned to love myself and appreciate myself and all that I have achieved, and I hope that you are able to do the same. It may take a few more years, I don't know, but there are so many things about me that make me me, and there are so many things about you that make you you, and there was a lot of hard words to say. And everything about you is important, everything about you is just how you're supposed to be, and there's a reason for everything. And that is 14 things I've learned in 2014. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments below anything you've learned in the year of 2014, whether it be, you know, mental, physical, if you learned how to, you know, sail the ocean. Not that, you know, I don't know. So please do let me know yours down below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!